He vanished at age 4, then came back as the wrong child. In August 1912, 4-year-old Bobby Dunbar vanished during a family fishing trip near Swayze Lake in Louisiana. What began as a quiet holiday turned into one of the largest missing child searches the American South had ever seen. Bloodhounds were brought in. Posse groups scoured swamps and bayous. Newspapers across the country printed Bobby's photograph. Despite weeks of searching, there was no sign of the boy. Months passed. Then, nearly 8 months later, authorities stopped a traveling handyman named William Walters in Mississippi. With him was a young boy who resembled Bobby. Walters claimed the child was Bruce Anderson, the son of a woman who had asked him to care for the boy while she worked. The Dunbar family was notified, and the child was brought to Louisiana. When Bobby's parents saw the boy, emotions ran high. The child did not immediately recognize them, but the family insisted he was Bobby. After days of observation, the court accepted their identification. Walters was charged with kidnapping, even though no physical evidence proved the boy had been taken unlawfully. He was convicted and served time in prison, maintaining his innocence until his death. The boy was raised as Bobby Dunbar. He grew up, married, had children, and lived his entire life believing he had once been lost and found. Official records closed the case. To the public, the mystery appeared solved. Nearly 90 years later, the past resurfaced. In 2004, members of the Dunbar family agreed to DNA testing to finally settle lingering doubts. The results were clear and undeniable. The man who had lived his life as Bobby Dunbar was not biologically related to the Dunbar family at all. He was almost certainly Bruce Anderson, just as William Walters had claimed in 1913. The finding reopened old questions that could no longer be answered. What happened to the real Bobby Dunbar after he disappeared near the lake? How did a grieving family, pressured by public attention and hope, convince themselves they had their son back? And how did one mistake shape an entire lifetime? The Bobby Dunbar case remains one of the most unsettling missing child cases in American history. It involved no hidden clues or dramatic escapes, only misidentification, human emotion, and the limitations of early 20th century investigations. DNA technology brought clarity, but far too late to change the outcome. Today, Bobby Dunbar's true fate remains unknown. His name lives on not as a solved mystery, but as a reminder that even when answers seem certain, time can reveal a very different truth. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.